I'm Kathleen Henderson from Roots and Boots, and in this video we're going to show you our very first time to use our new cattle fencing, our new stock trailer, and this whole cattle loading system to hopefully load a steer. Here's the new trailer ready to be loaded, and here is our new cattle fencing. This perimeter fence is not new. We installed that pretty soon after we moved to the farm, but since then, between then and now, we have been operating with kind of a makeshift situation, makeshift infrastructure. And you know, it's always a good idea to take some time. It's always a good idea to take some time. Is he not supposed to jump on the fence?
Down.
On the gate?
Sit.
I'll come in.
Sit. Sit. Down. Roll over. Roll over. Come on. You know how to roll over, Tank. You know how to do that. Roll over.
Oh, good boy. So whenever you move to a new property, it's always a good idea to wait before installing any permanent structures, which includes fencing, gates, you know, on top of actual buildings. Anything that's going to be pretty permanent. It's a good idea to give it some time while you use the land and make sure that you know exactly where you want things to go and how you plan to use them. So even though it was not convenient to use our makeshift infrastructure while we waited to install more permanent fencing, it definitely helped us know what we needed in this type of fencing. And so we're a lot better equipped to use it well and to make sure that it's going to meet our needs going forward. So we're really excited to finally have this much more ideal fencing and infrastructure for our cattle field. And this is the very first time that we're going to put it to use. The goal is to load one steer. We have a butcher date tomorrow morning. Be sure to check out my other recent video about our new farm truck and stock trailer. That was one of the big pieces that we've been waiting on. We've been needing to get another steer to the butcher, but we didn't have a good way to get one there because our previous trailer basically was just past the point of no return. We had an incident with it, which was pretty scary, and then we took it to try to get it repaired and learned that basically it's not repairable. It's very old. We inherited it from an extended family member. So it's had a long life of useful service and it had to be retired. And Tank, our Livestock Guardian Dog, is trying to engage me here. He keeps leaning on me and he weighs 140 pounds. So that's a sizable leaning. Anyhow, we got a new stock trailer. That's another thing that obviously we waited to get. We've been on the farm almost 6 years, and you can watch that video for more details. But again, it's the whole concept of, you know, make do with what you have and use that time to figure out what you really need so that you don't waste your money or waste your time or have to undo things, you know, especially when you're talking about installing fencing. So anyway, now we have all the pieces. We have a new truck that is able to pull this bigger trailer that we have. Now, oh my gosh, Tank, get down. He really wants some attention, don't you? Oh my word. This is Tank, our youngest Livestock Guardian Dog. He is just over a year old, I think, or maybe not quite a year. I don't know. I always lose track of the time. He is the up-and-coming replacement for our original Livestock Guardian Dog. They are both Anatolian Shepherds. Mudge, our big dog, if you know the reference, why we named him Mudge, then you get bonus points. He is, I think, 8 years old. So hopefully he has a lot of time left, but you just never know. And we wanted to be sure that we had a new guard dog trained and ready for when Mudge is no longer able to guard all the chickens and the livestock. And it's been really interesting to watch them work as a team now that Tank is a lot more trained. They have really been nabbing some predators that we know of. We have found 2 foxes and 1 coyote, and then of course they're always getting raccoons and smaller animals. So they do a good job. They do a good job protecting the chickens and the goats when they're out here. So here we have a chute that kind of divides our pasture in half. It's not exactly in half, but roughly down the middle of the pasture. It goes all the way down to that run-in shed. And so the idea is that the cows, the steers really always have access to that shelter in the run-in shed. And then here in the alley, they always have access to their water and their minerals. We are going to be installing new waterers. Greg is really excited about that, but they're not in quite yet. And then if you can see, there are gates down the sides of this fenced chute. And then here we have another gate that leads into a holding pen. And then from the holding pen, there is this narrow chute that comes up to a head gate, I think is what they call it. And we have lots of gates, so lots of options here. There's a gate on this side also. So the idea is that they will coax the steer down that long chute and into this holding pen. And then from here, they will load the steer into the trailer. I'm not sure if they'll load it right here through this gate or if they will use this skinny chute and bring it out this way. So I was invited to come out and film the process, which, let me tell you, in times past, this has been such a 3-ring circus and even dangerous. There's always an element of risk or danger when you're working with big animals, you know, like a 1,000-pound steer. But we had our youngest, who was even younger at the time, this happened last year, I think, was charged by a very large steer who did not want to be loaded on the trailer. That was the one where, if you have followed along on social media or any of the other places where I talk about all of this, that was the one that never did get on the trailer. They tried 3 times, 3 separate occasions, spent hours and hours trying to load that steer, and it just never got on the trailer. And we had to wind up processing that steer on farm, which was kind of an ordeal, but it was also cool to do it here on the farm. But anyway, this should make the process much smoother, this new setup. So here they are running the steers down the long chute to the holding pen.
No. Close one of the gates. Down there. Close that one across. Close it toward that side. The one that you just climbed over, had. No, because then the cow can get in.
But if we open that one, those cows can run right out.
The cow can get in, that's fine. Oh, okay. I don't want them on this side. Okay. Yeah.
So you can see that they made this long chute the width of a gate, so that these gates can be used not only to let the cows in and out of this chute, but the gates can be used to section off the chute itself. One thing I forgot to mention about the purpose of this long chute is that it allows Greg to more efficiently create paddocks throughout our field, down this side and then up the other side, to rotate the cattle. That's something that we haven't been very successful at because of the fencing that we were using, and so he's excited. I'll have to share more details about that whole system and process in another video, but let's see. I think they've got the cows in the loading pen, so that was really fast and easy. Here they are in the round pen. So cows are herd animals. They all like to stay together. We're gonna need to separate out the one with the white face. Backing the trailer in. To line it up with this skinny chute and this head gate.
Good?
Wait, one second.
Did this go flat? That's good. That's good.
Oh, perfect.
Yes. What's your job there?
To close the gate.
And you're a barrier in that little gap, right? In England, in Britain, they say, mind the gap.
And they also say, close the gate.
Close the gate.
What was that from? That was from, Robin Hood.
Can I get that white face coming around here?
No, okay.
And rustle the bag if you have to. He's not.
I don't think
Okay,
it's gonna do
once you get
anything.
here, pull this one out. Pull this one out. Go ahead and get that one out.
I put that outside because then he might want to
Okay,
get
this is only here.
come
Oh,
out.
you're rolling over here.
Dad, what do you want me to do?
Yeah, looks pretty.
Okay.
Once you get the dog again.
I'm gonna try to get the white face one turned around the right way. Is that for the camera? Oh. No, no.
You want to get on this side of him. But here's the white one.
I don't want you. I don't want you.
You're unwanted.
You're like a cutting horse.
Need a cutting pony. Oh, don't kick me.
If only you had an Australian Shepherd.
Who's barking at the moment?
I think if you came out of
There we go.
the side, maybe.
Let's go. Let's go.
Why do you always tell them what to do? Like, are they, like, somehow
I want
listening
you
to
back
you?
up.
Like,
I want you going this way.
Is there something I can do to help?
I don't know. I think you're fine.
Hey.
We just have to wait.
wait,
Once he
wait.
starts going the right way.
He wants to be in between them. That's what these bodyguards.
There you go, there you go. Come around.
Malachi, move. He's probably scared of you.
Malachi, move back.
Move back.
No.
He's not going to go towards you. What?
Simmer down.
This is how Callum
Pipe down.
Let's move. Because they can see us down the chute.
Okay, as soon as the right one comes, pull the thing out. Okay?
No, the other thing.
You have one job. As soon as he's the lead one, then you can pull it out and you can put the other one in behind you.
Go, go.
He's spooked because I'm here.
That's okay.
I should tie a string to it.
There, now.
Malachi, keep it out. Keep it out.
No, you just.
Remove it. Remove it.
No, Mom, we know what we're doing.
Okay. We'll get him.
No, so why
I-
do you throw the board in his nose?
I would leave it out and only stick it in there if.
Okay, here we go. Okay,
Perfect.
put it back in.
Perfect.
He's not gonna want to walk past you.
Okay, bring your other board down here. Put the other board in here.
Hey, pull it up.
On the other side of the post.
Go.
Okay.
He's scared to come near me.
Yeah.
He's scared to come near me.
Yeah.
Well, step out. He can't go through that gap, can he?
Yeah, he can. Let's go. Ha.
No, he's scared of me, Dad. He won't.
Okay, board's
Here you
down
go.
here,
Go,
Mom.
go, go. Close the gate.
Yeah, that was so easy.
Yeah.
Wow. That's awesome. Oh, it didn't take all day. That's so wonderful.
That took less than 30 minutes.
That's awesome.
Should I throw this in there?
He's
Yeah,
not
hold
happy.
him down with some alfalfa pellets.
He is not
Or he's gonna
happy.
try to bust out of
You
there.
have water in
Here,
there?
go open up this so the other two can get out, and then go open up the other gate. What? Yeah.
That was very easy.
Sorry, bro, but you're gonna make some tasty numbers. This is the only little thing holding it.
Pig all's got out because that's got the rapture.
Yeah. Is there another way to lock it, like this?
I mean, you could have a
Oh,
chain.
bro, it was nice and clean in there.
Okay,
Is there another cow somewhere else?
Yeah. Right there.
Where?
On the other side of that half-round thing.
Oh.
He was sitting there the entire time.
Oh. I didn't even notice that one. So now we have 3 left for now.
Still more on the way.
We got 3 left and 6 coming.
All right.
Why are those 6 coming?
What-
So we'll have 9.
What sizes are they?
Like 2 weight, 4 weight, 5 weight.
Two of each?
Yeah.
You can also feed them alfalfa pellets, like for example in this round holding pen, for a period of time leading up to when you plan to load a steer. It just gets them more used to coming into this area, being more familiar with it and feeling more comfortable with it and having a positive association with this area, coming to eat the alfalfa pellets. So anyway, I think Greg and the boys have been feeding the cows some alfalfa pellets in this holding pen over the last week or 2, and we didn't need the pellets in order to get the cow on the trailer, but he went ahead and gave him some alfalfa pellets to eat on the trailer. What's up, Tank? Or Mudge?
All right, go turn it on. Yep. You're okay.
And that's a wrap. They can't believe how easy that was, how well it went. I would say so far this new infrastructure is definitely living up to our expectations. All right, so first time using the new cattle system. Tell me your impressions?
It was easy.
It was easy?
It was easy.
Yeah, easier than normal.
Easier than before?
Way easier than normal.
So what do you like about it? What are you glad that you...
Well, it doesn't take all day. That helps.
Everything. I like everything.
Tell me about the components of your system and how they worked.
Well, it was pretty easy to get them into the chute, and then they couldn't get back out of it. As far as like the main chute that goes down in the middle of the field. Before, we were having tremendous challenges because that was only electric wire and it wasn't very strong, and they would run right through it. So now that it's an American wire fence, they're not going through it. So we walked them right down. There was no running or yelling at each other or anything like that. We walked them right down into the round pen, and then we had them in there. We just waited for the right cow to be in the right area, closed him in, walked him down the chute and right through the slide gate and onto the trailer.
So you like all those gates?
I like all the gates.
The gates.
I like having the round pen, the holding pen at the end. I like the chute system to where we can run one cow in that can't back out. He's forced to go right onto the trailer.
And your new trailer?
The new trailer has a slide gate, so we're not having to get him on, and then hopefully we can
Swing that door.
Swing the gate shut before everything, before he gets back off or kills us. So it's wonderful. I think it'll preserve my relationship with the children for years to come.
Wonderful.
No more yelling at each other.
All right, good work, guys. That's a wrap. I hope you enjoyed watching us, Greg and the boys, load a steer for the first time with our new cattle fencing infrastructure. Be sure to like this video and subscribe to our Roots and Boots YouTube channel for more homesteading, homeschooling, home-based content here on YouTube.